Hello and welcome to Oulton Park. It's round 2 of Bennetts British Superbikes and it's time for a pit lane walkabout here on Saturday. Feels like a Friday, I keep on having to remind myself of that, but it's bank holiday this weekend. Hector Barbara's team there, Tag Honda, busy working away on some data. We've just had free practice 2 finished. Storm Stacey in there, they'll certainly be looking to build on what was quite a disappointing at Silverstone. They had some issues. In this garage, of course, we've got a young team of Liam Delves. We've got Jack Scott. Jack had a little tip-off, didn't he, back at Silverstone a couple of weeks ago, so he'll be wanting to try and build from that. Davey Todd, that was the first full weekend at the start of the season for him on the Malenko by Padgett's Honda. Not a bad start, I don't think, but you know Davey, as the champion of Superstock, he's going to be looking for a bit more. Brad Peary here. I don't know if you can see Brad, but he is nursing a bit of a rib injury. The first lap of FP1 this morning, high-sided at Knickerbrook and has snapped the frame in half. They worked so hard just to get him out in FP2. Unfortunately, it started to rain, the circuit was wet, so nobody improved their times in free practice 2. We'll get to who the top 3 are shortly. Really good morning session here for the Dow Racing Kawasaki of Dean Harrison. He was 7th fastest. Brilliant, brilliant stuff from Dino. Good to see him up inside the top 10. He has booked a place directly into Q2 tomorrow with that lap time. Luke Mossy there looks happy as well. Not a bad day at the office for him on the BMW. And then we come into the Hawk Racing side of the garage. We've got Charlie Nesbitt over there, away from Charlie. And then we've got Josh Owens as well. Local round for Josh, number 65. Let's hope that they can get some big points on the board. Into the Oxford Products Ducati garage, we've got Christian Idden. Christian will want to forget what happened over at Silverstone. So much bad luck. The curse of the livery, the special livery, I think it was, for Christian Idden. We know he goes well here on a Ducati as well, so the best of luck to Christian this weekend. A lot of noise going on in this garage. That's probably because you've got John McGuinness on that side. We've also got Andy Irwin in there as well. We know Andy's strong at every single circuit. Watch out for the box down there, Dazzler. We don't want to fall over that. Into the Cheshire Mouldings Kawasaki garage. Now, Max Cook, of course, the rookie, he had arm pump surgery just after Silverstone, so that's going to be hard to recover from here at Oulton Park of all circuits. This side of the garage, this is going to be really interesting. Now, they're working on a new swing arm, but they're trying to get up to speed. The lack of track time probably hasn't helped them, but remember, Jackson last year won 2 races, his first BSB races right here. The noise you're about to hear coming past us are the sidecars. Sidecars are back for the British Championship this year. This is a sad sight, bit of a lonely garage in here. Danny Buchan, unfortunately, after that awful crash that he had at Silverstone, has decided himself to sit this one out. I think the doctors have said, you're not ready, and you don't want to be carrying an injury. He cracked a couple of vertebrae and his pelvis as well. Oulton Park is not the place you want to come to with an injury like that. He will be back for the next round. Jack Kennedy, what a round it was for him at Silverstone. Really, really impressive from the Irishman. I expect to see more of the same. Over here we've got Tim Neve and the O-Show, Jason O'Halloran. Jason O'Halloran will not want to be reminded of what happened here at Oulton Park the last time we were here. Of course, different circumstances here at the start of the season. A pretty solid start to the season for Jason. Maybe went under the radar. I would say probably so. Just off the podium, but don't discount Jason O'Halloran here at Oulton Park. Now, this side of the garage here, we've got Danny Kent, of course, in the Lovell Kent racing team. Danny's had a brilliant day. Let's bring him over. Fantastic end to Silverstone, and you've continued that on, Danny, with a really good start on day 1. I know FP2 was a no-go for everyone, but you've carried on that form, that confidence. You must be feeling great. P2 today.
Yeah, you know, coming here, I wasn't really expecting that. Oulton is one of my bogey tracks, but no, I take it. I know the pace is a little bit off, but you know, we was all out on the track at the same time, and you know, I ended second on the session. So feeling, and to be fair, the bike, I didn't have a great feeling on the bike as well. So this only means good things for tomorrow. We made a change. We're a bit gutted that we couldn't get out for FP2 to understand if the changes were in the right direction, but I feel that they were the right step to go.
There's never been any question of your talent, Danny, but obviously the last couple of years just haven't quite gone to plan. What's so different about this Honda? And is it just the bike, is it the team as well, the environment?
You know, I think it's a bit of everything. I think what a lot of people forget is, like, most of the front boys in BSB have been riding superbikes for 10 years. You know, I've done 2.5 years, so and what doesn't help me is winning the World Championship. Everybody expects me to come to a British Superbike or a national championship and expect me to come straight to and win, and I'm afraid it just doesn't work like that. So, but yeah, I think just creating a team which is solely based around me. Obviously, I feel the bike's is a little bit better in all areas compared to Suzuki, and I think a lot of it is just down to experience as well.
Well, Danny, it's really good to see you up there. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
That's Danny Kent then, P2 today. Really good job from him. Leon Haslam here, deep in discussion with the team. Leon's another really strong first day for him. He was third quickest today. We won't bother him though, because we'll get in some trouble. I'm going to mind the sidecar wheel. Peter Hickman's over there on his phone. I'm going to see if I can grab a quick word with Peter, because Peter has ended day one on top in P1 on the FHO Racing BMW. Peter, good to see you. Let's forget about Silverstone. Reset for Oulton?
Yeah, I completely forgot about Silverstone, really. It was just one of them weekends, to be fair. It was just no one's fault. Anything that could go wrong went wrong. I had numerous sensor failures and a crash in morning warm-up, which the brakes locked on, which is super unusual. Just a weird weekend, really, and yeah, just one to forget. But we came to the test. I was third on the test and super fast. I was within a tenth of pole, and today obviously we've ended up pole from the first session, so yeah, happy enough. Bike's working well, team's working well. Josh is nice and fast as well, so everything's going in the right direction.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, you always want it to be yourself on the top of the box, but was it encouraging to see the results from Josh, to see the potential of the new bike?
Yeah, absolutely that, and I've known the potential of the package that we have for a long time. It's just being able to unlock it is difficult. It's not always the easiest thing to find that speed all of the time, but the more we test, the more that we develop. We're doing more development probably than anyone else at the minute, and we're really kind of making big strides forward with M1000RR, and Josh proved exactly the pace that it had got at Silverstone, and I knew it all along. And here, hopefully now we can both show them what it's actually really capable of.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
There you go, Peter Hickman then, P1 on day one. Over on this side of the garage, there is Josh Brooks. What a weekend it was for him at Silverstone. Who would have predicted, after what happened last year, that Josh Brooks would have gone to a new team, with a new bike, with a new crew chief, and he'd be on the podium, and not just on the podium, back to winning ways as well. So good to see Josh, who's just turned 40, actually, between Silverstone and here. Not that he'll probably want me to remind him of that one. Over here, of course, we talk about contrasting stories from last year to this year, and it's the same in this side as well. Beer Monster Ducati, the PBM team. What a weekend they had to start the season off. Tommy Bridewell on the podium in all three races. Glenn Irwin on the podium in two, and winning one as well. There's some sidecar wheels we've got a Dodge here. But yeah, both of those guys, they're going to be on it here this weekend. And then the last garage we come to here is OMG Racing, Yamaha. The first win of the season, of course, went to Kyle Wright. He'll be looking to build on that. But bad news on that side. Ryan Vickers, who's had an operation, hopefully he's going to be back. He is here this weekend, he's watching. He's not racing. He's been replaced by Luke Stapleford, who's got to race in British Superbike and British Supersport this weekend at Oulton Park. I don't know how on earth he's going to feel at the end of the weekend. And of course, don't forget, all of the action is coming your way on Eurosport 2 on Sunday from 1 till 6. And it's the same again on Bank Holiday Monday as well, from 1 o'clock till 6 o'clock on Eurosport 2. You can catch it all on the app, and you can catch it all on Discovery Plus. Let's go racing.